Now, developers have come up with a bill that will make it easier to manage large real estate projects in the country. The bill proposes to have one set of regulations that brings together the land registry, developers and banks into the same frame, making it easier for people to own homes. As it stands, a developer with over 150 units is forced to have one title, making it hard for prospective homeowners to complete the purchase. The lengthy delays have also meant that developers have had to accrue higher interest payments for houses that took long to sell. KTN's Michael Karanja caught up with Suraya Properties CEO Muraya earlier to get his thoughts on what the proposed bill holds for the real estate sector.
If you look at the government's manifesto, it's trying to build hundreds of thousands of houses.
Yeah.
Every time there's a report about from the planning department, they say we require 200,000 every year.
Yeah.
But how do you provide 200,000 with the current regulation? It's not possible.
Yeah.
For sale. I mean, if it's for rental, it's a different issue.
Yeah.
But for sale, it's not feasible with the current laws. And so what these laws are trying to address is a way of shortening the time,
Yeah.
making the process a bit simpler. Right?
Yeah.
And I want to just demonstrate to you something here.
Yeah.
To register one title, that's the amount of documentation you use.
That's for one person to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the RTA Act,
Yeah.
that's how much documentation you must use.
That looks, on rough assumption, that looks almost like 1,000 pages as well.
Yeah, so it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So what we are trying to achieve is at least that,
Yeah.
which is about 20% of the same documentation. Right? Because of the way that the law is structured, the way you must produce registered companies, the way you must produce 3 copies of sale agreement, 3 copies of sublease, 3
Yeah.
copies of mortgage. It's that whole documentation is what actually amounts to this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine even you as a lands officer registrar,
Having
to
to go
even
through.
carry 5 of these, you need to be a bodybuilder.